You good, Trenton? Mm-hmm. All right. Get your face stuffed with a can of Dr. Pepper. Starting the show off right. Hey, welcome to our December 2023 live stream. Our last live stream of the year. And because it's our last live stream of the year, I wanted to make it the most special live stream ever. So my mom is here. And in a few minutes, not yet, in a few minutes, she'll be joining us back here.
Yeah. I don't know that she'll taste any of this. That's probably not going to happen. But she is going to come up and talk with us for a while and let you guys meet her. And we're excited about it.
Yeah, she was excited too. She was excited to come down here too.
She said she is not tasting anything.
Oh, I know you're not.
I know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Kent's usually a sweet talker. Maybe he can talk you into it.
I'm not that much of a sweet talker. I don't think that's going to work.
Well, we all want to. All the family here, and we got a house full tonight. We'll introduce everybody here in just a few minutes, but we all want to thank you for a wonderful 2023. You guys have been amazingly supportive. What a fantastic community in general, and it's more family to us than anything else. You're just an extension of our family.
I watched this morning's video.
Did you?
With Trenton going through the statistics and stuff, and some of those numbers blew my mind. I couldn't believe it.
Ken, honestly, he didn't share that with me before the video, and I was just dumbfounded at a few.
It was amazing.
It's just, it's mind blowing.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
All we do is come back here and have some fun. That's what we do. So I'm lucky to have Kent back here with us again. Did you miss a couple months?
I did that. Yeah, I did.
Couple months.
I can't remember, but I did miss a couple.
It was a couple now.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying hi, Ken.
Yeah, we're going to kick them off the payroll pretty soon.
They're very excited too.
So we'll take the time to introduce everybody right now. I'm glad to have Kent back here with me, and it's always a good time with him when we're doing the live stream. Of course, Trenton is here. He's eyeballing the computers and drinking his Dr. Pepper. Michelle is here running the chat. Thank you, Michelle, for that. My beautiful wife is here. Rebecca, hi, honey.
Hi.
Yeah. Our good friend Jen is here. And as I spoke, my mom is here. I'm so glad you're here. This is a blessing for you to be here with us tonight. Our good friend Chris is here from the state of Washington, visiting family over
Thanks
holidays.
for having lunch today with us, Chris.
Thanks for being here. Our good old buddies Kevin and Jay, thanks for stopping down. Caleb is here. Kent's son Caleb, my nephew. Thank you, Caleb. Good to see you, buddy. Caleb shaved his. It kind of surprised me, man.
The chops are gone.
He had some monster lamb chops going on, and he comes down here, and now he's got the mustache. He's
probably made you happy, didn't it, Mom?
Yeah.
She was happy to see that.
For sure it was. All right, well, let's not take it any further, Ken. If you want to go get Mom, we'll bring her up and we'll have a little conversation. So everybody wants to meet you, if I'm not mistaken, don't they?
Carrie's watching.
Who is? Carrie,
Kent's wife.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Carrie.
She said, wait, Kent's on payroll?
Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that, Carrie. I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to tell you.
I asked her if she's going to run up here like people I used to do at the family reunion.
You should.
Here, just stand right here, Mom.
Okay. Well, you'll be the rose amongst the thorns. That's what you'll be.
I do like one part of it already. This is the first time I felt tall back here. Usually I'm standing next to Kurt and I feel pretty short, but you make me feel taller up here, Mom.
Well, this is our dear mother.
I'm good for something.
Yeah.
This is our dear mother. We affectionately call her Grammy because she has all kinds of grandkids, great grandkids, and the whole 9 yards. So, yep. Now, we have to talk about one thing while you're up here.
Oh, boy.
Because it's not bad. It's not bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But a lot of people all the time ask me, what does SLB stand for? So because the show is SLB Drinks and SLB Basement Bourbon Bar, and you see everybody with the shirts. I did order her a shirt, Trenton, and we got to talk to those fourth wall people.
Yeah, we do.
I paid a few nickels extra for a couple days ship.
I can get you a refund.
It's not here. So, I did have a shirt for her, but I'm sorry, Mom, it just didn't get here on time. So I apologize. So your blue shirt looks beautiful, so you're good. But I'm a little bit irritated that you didn't get your shirt
like
didn't
yours.
come in. You did. You like fine. So, anyways, most folks wanted. I've been asked thousands of times, what does SLB stand for? So just in a few minutes, we'll explain that. SLB stands for Strong Like Bull. Now, maybe when Kent and I were a little younger, that could have stood for more than what it does now. Maybe. But it actually originated with my mom, and it stands for Strong Like Bull. And my mom is probably one of the strongest persons that I've ever met in my entire life. Character-wise, her strength is amazing. We went through a lot of. Well,
And
I don't
she'd
mean
outwork
this
us
way.
all.
Yeah, she's just an extremely hard worker, and we went through as a family, and especially you, we went through a lot of hard times there for a while, and we had some passings in our family and everything, and my mom went through an extremely hard time for quite some time there. But, she persevered and she rose above it. And during that time, she worked 2 different jobs. I remember we talked about this the other day, that you would go in the morning to do your microfilm job. You'd go in like at 4 o'clock in the morning or something like that. And you'd work till noon there. You'd go home for a couple hours and rest and eat something, and then go to Walmart and work 4 or 5 hours more. And you did that for how many years did you do that? It was a long
Quite a
time.
few, yeah. It was quite a few.
I made 20 years out of it.
Yeah, she did. She had 20 years in one job and 20 years. It's a Walmart job,
overlapped
but they
quite a few
overlapped for
years,
like
yeah.
5, 6, or 7 or 8 years. It was something like that. It was amazing.
And maintain a meticulous yard in the meantime.
Yes.
So
Yes.
she is our
Jeez.
Meemaw, her mom. I would say wasn't quite the go-getter. Mm-hmm. She worked hard, was a school teacher, but once she retired, she liked to sit and watch her soap operas and relax a little bit. My grandpa is where she gets it from. Never stopped working.
Yeah.
And that's been my mom.
Yeah. Yeah.
You make us look bad. You work so hard.
I know. Well, just a little story here, just a little bit of a story. But when my father passed away, and that was in 1997, I think, if I
Correct.
got the year right. But
Yeah.
Kent and I tried to go over there, and we would mow the lawn or whatever. But it didn't take about a week or 2, and she fired us both. So we weren't doing a good enough job, and she handled it. And for years, she's taking care of herself and her own yard, her house, and she's I think, do you remember how old you were when you retired from Walmart?
77. We just talked about that.
Was it 77?
77.
Yeah, so she worked till she's 77 years old. So anyways, that's where the SLB, Strong Like Bull, originated. I worked 2 jobs for 10 years. After 2008 and 9, I was in construction. Everything collapsed. One story to the other, so I kept that going, plus worked at the steel mill. Kent helped me with that. Got a job there to keep food on the table and get back up my feet on the ground. So our kids kind of morphed that SLB over to me, and just because I worked 2 jobs, but I didn't do it nearly as long as you did, that's for sure. So the kids is what named the bar down here, SLB Basement Bourbon Bar. So the bar is named after you. How do you like that?
Well, I guess that was pretty good. Good for something.
Yeah, right. So which one would you like to taste first, I guess?
Me?
Yeah.
No, thank you. Water.
Water's good for you.
Cold
Yeah,
water.
no, she doesn't. She doesn't sip any alcohol, but we maintain the fact that we're responsible. And help me out with this and back me up. We say it in every video, right,
We
Trenton?
do. Yeah,
Every
we do.
video.
Every video.
Yes, we do.
If you consume alcohol, consume responsibly. And my mom would be very proud of you if you do. And if you don't drink at all, she'd probably be more proud of you, actually. Tell you the truth, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for coming up here with us, from everybody to meet you.
Thank you.
Tell everybody hi, and they've been
Hi.
wanting to meet you for a long time, actually.
Yeah.
So,
You ready?
Yep.
all right. Thanks, Mom.
We have a lot of really sweet
Yeah,
comments.
go ahead, Michelle.
No, it's okay. Just a lot of really sweet comments. Ryan Burdue said, after a long, tough day of work, I have to say this warms my heart to see you there with your mom. This is great and a sentiment. Oops. Oh, a sentiment to why this channel is the best whiskey tube channel out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And Chloroform Cough Drop says, all that hard work has kept Grammy looking young.
Yeah.
And then
See?
Holly says,
I know.
glad to see Mama SLB looking so healthy, young, and beautiful.
Oh, it's Holly's birthday.
Happy birthday, Holly.
Happy birthday, Holly. Mom Holly is one of our
Our second patron.
long-time listener for the show for one of the firsts. So we were able to meet her not that long ago. So happy birthday to you, Holly, for sure. So there, Trenton, man, we've got a new setup here.
I know, and
I don't know if anybody knows. You can't see it. You can't see it. But Trenton's been hard at work here, I think mostly today and yesterday. And we got brand new lights that are pretty bright, and hopefully it makes me look better and not worse. And there's a big old TV screen here with all kinds of stuff on it.
And I don't know if you noticed, but they gave us more responsibility.
I know. It's not like we don't have enough to do.
I know,
right?
Yeah, the drinking's real hard.
They gave us a screen up here, and I'll read off a few right now. Bob Long, $10 donation, says thanks for a great year.
Yeah, I see that.
The Lawnmower Detective.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
$20. I can't wait to meet Grammy. Just did.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the hard part. This is why you gave it to me, Trenton.
Yeah.
Lenoma, 94. $20 donation. Hope everybody had a great Christmas and a happy New Year. Matthew Fishman, $20.
Hi,
Cheers
Matt.
to the original Strong Like Bull.
Good to see you. Hear from you, buddy. Major Zero. Well, that's not
Happy New Year, guys.
Yeah.
Celebrating hitting 2,800 subscribers today.
Good for you, buddy.
Wow.
Good for you, man.
That's awesome.
Thank you, Ben. Appreciate that. Flip and the Blue Mule.
That's a good one.
Yeah, $10 donation. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate y'all as always. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
And maybe towards the end of the show, we'll bring Grammy back up one more time towards the end, just to say goodbye to everybody, because I'm thinking some of them might not have been on at the beginning.
Yeah,
so
I'd like everybody to meet her.
for any of you folks that in there that just got on the tail end of that or was there, we'll get her up here one more time here at the end, and so everybody can have a chance to meet her. So let's talk about the business of the day, right? We're here to blind 5 different whiskeys.
You notice I didn't miss this show.
Of course you did it.
The 5
Of
best
course
of the
you
year.
did it. Yeah, of course you did it. So what we decided to do was blind our number ones in each category of our top 5 for 2023, right? So in that order, Trenton's top 5 rye list, Kent, and I don't know if you've ever had this
I
yet.
haven't had the 10-year, no.
Oh, you
Okay.
didn't have that one.
I did not.
All right.
All right, this will be interesting then. So
I did not.
the 10-year Overholt rye. And then we came up with that trend. Did we blind that thing? We blinded the rye whiskeys.
Yeah,
And
that
that's
was
what
it.
came on top.
And the second was the Michter's Toast.
Yeah, because on your list you didn't have it categorized 5
No.
through 1. You just were throwing stuff out here. Okay, on my list of my top 5 whiskeys of 2023, the Westward Cask Strength is the one that won that one.
And thank you, Chris. He hooked me up with a bottle of this tonight.
Did he? Yeah. Chris is visiting from Washington. He's my hookup for.
Oh, he's over there. I thought you were sitting over there.
He's my hookup for the Westward products. That's for sure.
That's if Kevin and Jay don't drink it all back.
Yeah, right. That probably happened for sure. The OCD number 5, Glens Creek OCD number 5. That's
I
our
want to go
best.
there. After you've talked about it, I want to go.
You
to that
need to go.
distillery.
You really, honestly need to go. It's just
sounds cool.
it's a special place. It's unique.
Yeah.
You
It
know,
sounds
and
like
what they do there, it's all handmade pot stills that they've done themselves. It's just hands-on.
Yeah.
We're extremely hands-on, and so just a few select people work there. Even
Yeah, it sounds really cool.
it's really a neat place. So that won our best non-allocated. And Kent, you had this.
I do now.
Oh, you have one?
Yeah, I do
Yeah,
now.
look how much I've got now. I think somebody's going to be sharing with me.
Yep.
Still Austin Oded.
That's
That won the allocated
man, that's a
top
good one.
5.
Been a while since I've
Yeah.
had it, but it's a good one.
Now, we asked our patrons what they wanted to see as the 5th bottle, and there was all kinds of different suggestions, but Trenton chose Melick, JT Melick. This is barrel 191. So that's what's going to be included as the 5th.
What I will say is I was looking at the comments of people picking all the which ones they want to see in.
Yeah.
And what I thought was pretty cool is
Yeah.
there were so many different ones in those comments.
Yeah, there was.
Which is a testament to the picks being pretty good.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was all over the place what
Yeah,
people wanted.
that's true.
Wanted to see.
That's true. Yeah, we could have, there were so many votes for so many different things. We could have picked any 3 or 4 really
Yeah,
and been safe. But, this is one of our most recent ones. So Trenton wanted to go with the JT Mellick, which is a rice whiskey.
Right.
What stuff is phenomenal. If you have a chance to even.
So I haven't had that yet.
Oh, no. At all?
No. Nope.
Get outta here.
I have not.
So there's 2 Trenton he hasn't had.
So when
The Mellick and the Old Overholt.
when I have had, because you brought back a vodka and a just a regular bottle. So I have had that, but I have not had your pick.
Yeah. That's
Haven't
gonna
had the pick.
That's going to be interesting. Then I'm really curious to see how this is going to play out since there's a couple that you don't have. So we'll
Yeah.
move these to the side for now.
All that way.
Yep, that's fine. Or you can put a couple that way, Ken. That's fine.
Hey, speaking of picks, quite a few people have received their makers,
Yeah.
and they're really digging it.
I hope so. I really tried to do something a little different. As Kurt said a million times, I love makers. I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
And I've got quite a few of the private selections, and there's nuances that are different, but they all have kind of the same, at least the ones I have, kind of the same, they ride the same lane. And when I did that one, I really wanted it to be something a little different. And
Yeah, it definitely is.
I did have one good thing. Chris ordered one. Hasn't got it yet, right, Chris? And he came in and Harry had some left, so he got one for his dad, right? And he tasted it with his dad. Then he went back to get a backup for the one he's got ordered because he liked it. And I'm like, well, at least Chris I know liked it. Have you guys got yours yet, Jay? Did you get one? No?
No, tonight.
All right.
I forgot to bring his here. That was my fault.
Oh, come on, Trent.
Anyway, I hope everybody likes it. It was fun to do, and I appreciate you guys
Yeah.
having me along on that one.
Yeah. All right, what are we doing, Trent? You want to read some of those off?
I'll let you do it,
Oh, you're just killing me, actually. We have some donations. You guys are all so kind.
Kim F.
And even if you're not donating to the show, we really appreciate you just being here and involved in the chat. Michelle says the chat's not moving quite fast enough, so if you want to say more things, that'd be fine. Right, Michelle?
No,
No,
nothing.
that wasn't it?
False. Yes.
Kim, thank you for the $10 donation. Dan, thank you so much. God bless the OG, and Happy New Year to the whole SLB crew. Asher, good to hear from you, Asher. How are you? Mama SLB is an inspiration.
There you go, Mom.
Jim West, thanks for a great year. By far the best bourbon channel on YouTube. I don't know about that,
But thank you.
but we appreciate it, though. We appreciate the kind words, that's for sure.
Hey, John Alexander
how you
says
doing,
Grammy
John?
looks great.
Yep, Grammy looks great. There you go, Mom. Mike Rada, how you doing, Mike? So where was the Overholt, Trenton? The Overholt was actually in the back of the Volt of Michelle's car.
Yeah.
In Michelle's car, yeah.
Yeah.
I have a box full of stuff in the truck. I might be yelling. I'm sorry.
He's like, he texted me, do you have it? I can't find it. And I'm like, check your cars. But probably in there somewhere.
I usually have like 3 or 4 spots where I put stuff, and none of them is in a good spot. Some of it's in the basement. Some of it's in my closet,
Yeah.
in my desk drawer, or in the kitchen in one of the cabinets.
Or next to both of our sides of the bed. Did you say that? I wasn't.
Yeah, or that.
One or the other, right?
Yeah.
All right, Mike, thank you, buddy. Jim, hope everyone's doing good tonight. $10, thank you, sir. Hunter, $10 again. Just joined Patreon. I hope you really get involved with the community there. It's just a fantastic crew. Now just trying to figure out how to send you guys a bottle. Well, we'll get to that. A lot of people
Trying to help you out.
Trying to help you out. Yeah, we'll get that figured out. Get on Discord. That's
I
your
was
biggest
just
thing.
talking about Old Tractor Garage.
Old Tractor Garage. How you doing?
So it's today we went to lunch with Chris and Chris Angle. I think you guys probably know each other through Discord and whatnot, probably. But anyway, Chris was there, and I was pointing out your guys' card that's on our fridge down in the bar. I appreciate you sending that.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Old Tractor Garage. It's been about a year since I stumbled upon Kurt making cocktails on YouTube. Well, that was a sight, I'll bet, right? I'm so glad to have found you guys. Keep doing what you're doing. Mrs. Old Tractor Garage, $50 donation. You're too kind. Happy New Year's all. Wishing you health, prosperity, and many blessings in 2024. Thank you for that. Brandon, appreciated $20 donation. Super cool to see Mama SLB. There's no doubt about that. Big Ed, SLB rocks. That's what I'm talking about right there. Ryan, $5, having a late Christmas with my family. And SLB is on the TV. See, Ma, there's another one that has SLB on the TV.
She said, I explained to her how Carrie was watching, said it was
Yeah.
a smart TV, and she goes, well, you need to figure out how to make my TV smart. So
I know. Well, that takes a smart person to figure out that too, right? So Trent will have to go over there, I guess, and figure that out. Scott, thank you, sir. $10. Thanks for an entertaining 2023 and a happy New Year to you all. That catches up a little bit for now, so appreciate you all. And again, I'll say, even if you're not donating any money, it's all good. We're just happy that you're here and spending some time with us tonight.
Yeah.
So, Ken, let's get on with what the business
great
we got
lineup.
to do. I know it's going to be difficult.
I got to see.
I've always said I think it's more difficult to do a blind when everything you know is great.
Right.
You know, it's
Right.
kind of easier when you have a couple of clunkers.
We have breaking news.
Oh boy.
More.
Uh-oh.
David Simpson's here.
Oh, there you go,
Yeah.
Mom. I told you,
Said-
David Simpson's here now.
Says, all right, a little late, but finally sat down and so happy to see Mrs. Luddington again. Once again,
Yeah.
after so many years. She looks so good. Hi, Mrs. Luddington from David and Cindy Simpson.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
that's-
were just talking about it the other day, David, about your parents, Chandler and Nancy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And but yeah, me and Mom were talking about your parents just a week ago probably. But yeah, they were Dave's parents and our parents were really good friends.
yeah, back in the day.
Back in the day, we used to go to lunch after church with them and stuff like that. But thanks for saying hi, Dave. And
Yep,
hi, Cindy.
yep. Appreciate it. Curious if my cousin Lori is on too. So if you are Lori, say something to chat to Michelle. She was dying to see you too, Mom. Lori was. So we'll see if she's here. All right. Anyways, Ken, let's get started with A
All right.
and see where we go. I have no idea. I think Michelle did the pouring tonight. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Rebecca was out
Well-
rounding up food and everything for tonight, and so Michelle is the only one that knows what's in each
Well,
class. We know what's.
Michelle could be just as devious as Rebecca can.
Are
with
you
these,
kidding?
so-
Yeah. Yeah. Let me just say this: the ladies are never easy on us when it comes to this kind of stuff at all.
Someone's got to keep you online.
Yeah, no doubt.
Someone named Big Mike says, miss you at the mill, Kurt. Happy New Year. Hope all is well. Big Mike?
Is that Mike Lusak?
I don't know, because it just
Mike,
says Big
is that you?
But
That's
Just
the only
had
one
to
I would
shout
know.
that
If it is, man, it's good to hear from you, Mike. I haven't said. I see you on Facebook once in a while, and that's about it, man. I hope you and the family are good, buddy. I really do.
I may or may not have come up with the order for what these are.
That's even worse. Because what that means is he did.
Yeah.
And I noticed this, honey, when you were gone. I mean, you weren't here yet, but because if my wife's here, Trent can't get by with anything because she's known his tricks for ever,
Yeah.
right? So she usually catches things faster than I do. But I noticed that him and Michelle ran into the office, and both of them were in there, and then they shut the door. And let me just say, Trenton usually has nothing to do with what's pouring in here and what the order, he doesn't really care. He's usually focused on his stuff he needs to get ready for the show. So that doesn't surprise me,
Yeah.
Trenton, that you said that. So very interesting.
Carlos Garcia says that Lori said that she's here. I must have missed it.
Lori's here.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm here. I see it.
Hi, Lori.
Hey, Lori.
How do you like Kent's beard, Lori? Yeah, probably haven't seen that in a while, have
Big Mike says, yes, it's me. Thank
you?
you.
Yeah.
We're doing really good. Let's get together and catch up.
All right, we'll do it, man. We'll do
I
it.
said Carrie wouldn't let me cut it because she likes it.
Yeah.
Mom said that's because it doesn't look good to the ladies. she lets me grow it so ladies don't look at me, right, Mom?
We have a comment from James Bowman who says, "My grandson is cancer-free."
Oh, man,
That's
That is
amazing.
awesome.
That's the best news of the night
that
right
is
there.
fantastic. I'm wondering
Amazing.
if that's the same individual. Is that the same individual? And I apologize. There's so many names. I can't remember everybody. I think did we converse with him before about this, or I know I did through via.
It's sounding
Several.
familiar.
Heard, I'm almost positive.
Yeah, because I remember sharing it with you too, and we would have some prayers for you, buddy. And that's just the best.
Didn't he say his grandson went to Riley?
I believe that is.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I apologize. I didn't recognize your name right off the bat, but that's the best news of the
Oh
night.
yeah, absolutely,
That's the best news of the night.
for sure.
Lori says, nice beard.
Yeah.
It's getting a little white, Lori. I'm catching up with the old crew here, so I've always been the youngest, but I'm
Well,
not looking like it much anymore.
Now, after the live stream and all the shenanigans I had to do, I've got the same haircut as Kit's
Oh
got
yeah,
now.
mine's a little shaggy right now.
So
for
we're
me,
like
but-
we're twinning up here, man.
Earlier,
We're
somebody
twinning.
wanted to know what the OGSLB thinks of your haircut, or
Yeah,
when
Mom,
you
you
got
gonna say,
shaped.
do you like my haircut like it is, or no?
It's okay.
It's all right. It's different, it's hard to get used to. I've had what do you call it, honey? The swoop. I've had that for how many years, Kent? 50, 55 years? I don't know. It's been that way my whole life.
Probably 45 at least.
I've never, now you did when you
Now,
were,
you had the bangs when you were real young, straight across, or sometimes a little crooked.
too bad it was cutting it.
I know. There's times it was like this, but
I remember, oh, don't do that, dude. Don't do that. Kent, as he was growing up, he had some times where you never had long hair. But there's a couple times you had that ducktail thing
Yeah.
going in the back, and you had some things going on.
the
with your
only,
hair.
the only time I did, and I told, because I'd argue with Mom, she
Yeah.
wanted it short like this,
Yeah.
and I didn't like it, I'd argue and whatever. And then when I moved out, I let it grow for a while, and it drove me crazy, so I cut it short and has kept it that way ever since.
Yeah.
And I said, see, you could have got by with a whole lot less arguments if
Yeah.
you just let me get it over with.
I was the opposite.
But
of
it
Kent.
drove me crazy. I had to cut it back off.
I was the opposite. I had one thing, and I stuck with it. I never grew my hair longer ever. It was never over my ears and back or nothing. It was always
Yeah,
the same.
I always wanted to, and I finally did it, and it drove me crazy. So that was it.
So there you have it. All right, buddy.
I love the Ludington family, and I'm waiting for Kent to come out to Nevada and ride Harleys with me. Give
That's
lots
Joe.
of love to Grammy for me and Kelly.
That's
Joe
Joe.
Intagliata.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
and you said it
just
right,
gonna
too.
read it.
I did say that right?
I told, hey,
Holy cow.
Joe, listen. Mom, you remember the Intagliatas, right? Yeah, you remember. Yeah. I've already told Kent.
He did.
Remember that you had offered, and at some point we were going to get out there, and I might ride on the back of Kent's Harley because I rode Kent's what was it, Honda? What was it, 550?
No,
What did you
What's
have
the,
years ago?
We'll have to
the
film.
V45. What was that?
Years ago, Kent.
Yeah.
Years ago.
The Magna, Honda Magna.
Oh, I can't remember what.
One of them's a 700, one's 1100. I think you rode the 700.
It wasn't a big one, I'll promise you
I
that.
think you had the 700.
Yeah.
So, anyways, Kent said, "Hey, you can take it out or whatever." I said, "Oh yeah, okay, I will." And I doubt I just drove it around town in Valpo, and I doubt it ever made it over 30 miles an hour. I mean, I was legitimately like, I was freaking out about everybody around me, and it just wasn't fun at all.
Remember,
So, one time, that was the only time I've ever been on one.
Remember when Dad rode it? When you were on those apartments, he rode it down to the cul-de-sac and back. And the whole circle of the cul-de-sac, he was bouncing on one leg the whole way around.
Yeah, it wasn't him. That motorcycle thing wasn't for Dad and I. That's for sure.
But speaking of that, Joe, me and Caleb
Yeah.
have actually rode out there twice
Yeah.
now. And spent time in Nevada and Utah.
Maybe we need to ride
Yeah.
to Nevada a third time this year.
Maybe we
Well,
need to go
I'll
back
fly out there and meet you guys, and then we can play some golf while we're out there too. Because I pitched that to Kent, Joe. But we'll do that
You
sometime.
can ship all
Yeah,
of our
we'll do
clubs
that.
for us while we're riding out there.
That'd be fine, buddy. We'll figure it out.
That sounds good, Joe. Good to hear from you.
Absolutely, good to hear from you, Kent. That first glass A was just toffee, but brown sugar sweetness.
Oh, yeah.
It was just,
Yeah.
it was wonderful.
That was
It's not
great.
deep and dark. It's not light. It's brown sugar. It's
great.
toffee, and
And
it's
that's
wonderful.
I'm pretty sure we're going to probably say that about every one of these. That's the hard part.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
So we'll get into B here in a minute. A few more. Trenton is just putting me to work. I might need a break halfway through. We might have this will be the first live stream with an intermission.
It's kind of exhausting.
Yeah, I
mean,
can. Yeah,
can see
in
what
the
she's done,
best
yeah.
way.
It
In the best
is.
way.
Brenda San, is that right? 23.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Adam Kaufman says, great 2023. Thanks for being such
Yeah.
a great group.
Thank you. That's so nice. You guys are too nice.
Shane,
Barbarian.
yeah. Thank you guys for being there every week. Haven't missed. There's some typing things there. That looks like me trying to type it in.
Well, is what it is. Since day one.
Since
Greatest
day
day
one.
was when wife had you say happy birthday in April. Okay, we've done a few. We've done some happy birthdays before, so that's cool.
Zach Prince, thank you.
Yep. Appreciate it.
You guys get that one? It's highlighted.
Yes.
Michael B says, thanks for sharing your mom with all of us. Just shows how it's really about the SLB family and bringing your viewers into your family.
Yeah.
That's couldn't be more true.
You know, I think we can all be on that same page that all of us, that we made plenty of mistakes in our life, in my life, that's for sure, but there's nothing I can be more thankful for now than my family. So that's legit. So
Yeah.
lucky to be in that position.
And I haven't always made it easy with mom. When I was younger, it was a little rough on her, but
That's a whole nother live stream, man. We can make a whole live stream out of that for sure.
yeah,
I was usually in the background laughing.
I was the last one, and she was probably like, "Oh my gosh, why did I do this last one? He's rough."
He really changed.
Oh yeah,
But
really changed. He has.
yeah, over the years we've gotten closer, and
Yeah.
we don't argue all the time now like we used to. But
She just wanted you to be good. That's all.
I know, and I wasn't.
No,
I wasn't very good. I'll
I
admit.
know. And I was just in the background laughing for the most part. Lots of stories there. This thing can go on for 3 or 4 hours, but we won't do that. We won't do that to Ken.
Has anybody been following the 13th colony drama today?
No.
Adam Mitchell wants to know.
Somebody, we have like a news channel in our Discord. Somebody posted an article about 13th colony not distilling anything, only sourcing. But I haven't gotten into it too much. There's also been some drama with Elijah Craig barrel-proof laser codes or something. I've been a little too busy. I need to get into that. But we might need to cover some of that here
Breaking
soon.
news here
Yeah,
on SLB.
some breaking news. Little bourbon drama.
So you have to fill me in, Trent, because you know me. I don't really dig deep into a whole lot of stuff. But so they had to claim they were distilling their own.
I'm not entirely sure of the specifics. I do need to read the article,
All right,
but
just we'll get off that because I don't have a clue, to be honest.
you gotta
with
read that now. Huh? That's good.
Yeah, this is the sweetest. Chris Peters says, how does Grammy feel about having 137,000 grandkids? Because we feel pretty good about it. Talking about all of the subscribers who love you.
Yeah.
How's that high?
Oh, there you go. Wonderful.
Kurt, that one's got a little.
It's got some bite to it.
There's some bite,
Yep.
and there's just a little bit of funk that I like in there.
Yeah,
I don't know
it's
what
really
it is,
great.
but it's
I know.
just a little bit. A little bit of a Trent's looking at his list going, what?
I forgot what order they were.
It's nice though. It's
There's a little
bit of bite.
Yeah. I like
It's got
it.
a little bit of a what would you call that? You got a garden hose handy, Trenton, or a PVC pipe, or moss on a tree?
We should make those types of tasting kits. I can go to Home Depot and whip up a kit right now.
You probably could.
We
Grind
should
up a hose. And
grind up a hose, toss a PVC pipe in there.
Yeah, no doubt.
Deceased scum.
No doubt. Well, anyways, let's real quick here, Kent. Tim, thank you, sir. Really appreciate it. Early Happy New Year's. Looking forward to another year with the SLB family and all the happiness that comes with it. I mean, we're that makes my day when people say things like that. Denny Meyer, thank you, buddy. Really appreciate it. Thanks to Brian Garwood, you know him, for reminding me about the live chat. You know
Oh,
Brian Garwood?
yeah, I know.
I knew Garwood name, so I figured you would probably know. Yeah.
I'm gonna see him tomorrow.
Yeah,
you guys
he's
see
going to be
tomorrow?
at my
Okay.
house tomorrow.
All right.
So-
Dustin, thank you, sir. Love this channel, all the live streams. Really liking the new app as well. There you go, Trenton. Wayne, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Happy New Year to everyone in the SLB community. Extra special shout out to Grammy. Thank you for introducing her. Kevin Page, man. You got to be one of the kindest men I've ever not met before. How's that? One of these days we're going to figure that out. Where's Kevin live?
He has a place in Connecticut and a place in Maine. I'd go to either one of those
Yeah,
places.
we-
Hey,
Brother, I tell
let's
you
go
what,
hang out and have some lobster rolls.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Last time I was on an eat, Rebecca's like, yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
want
me
to.
and Rebecca are into that one.
I don't want to sound weird, but I do have Kevin's address. Maybe we'll just show up one day.
Love the SLB family. It was great to meet the original SLB. Looking forward to the blind. Happy New Year. Corey Schneckenberger. You remember Corey? No, you didn't go.
I went.
That's right. That was you, honey. We went to an event for Corey. He's a good friend of the show and a Patreon as well. Thank you, Corey. Appreciate you. Ghost X. So glad to have found the use of this YouTube channel. As a whiskey lover, I've learned so much. Also love the SLB Discord community. That Discord's nuts. Kent's really good at it. Surfing the Discord.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I really do attempt it, guys. I get on there and it's going so fast and I
Right.
get so overwhelmed and I just get back out. I know.
I have a hard. Trust me, I am no ace at it either. I usually have questions. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Kevin said, "Come up anytime."
Hey, I'm ready.
Sounds great.
I'm ready. Clifton, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Great seeing Grammy. Ryan, shout out to my late grandmother. God bless her, buddy. Verlene Adams. She is our family's SLB. I'm glad. You know what? Be thankful and all the memories that you have with her. Honestly, there's so many folks out there that can't enjoy their parents or grandparents for much length of time, so be thankful for that. Zach, thank you so much, buddy. Nitoxys. I'm just going to spell it because I have no idea what's going on with that.
Adam here.
All right, buddy. Thank you, Adam. Appreciate it, man. Azure is still better, Trent. I've been watching for a little over a year. I look forward to being here every single day. What's Azure, Trent? Let's go on to.
That's Azure. It's a cloud hosting platform that Microsoft has.
They're talking.
You know what? I agree with
Tech
that.
Talk, you know.
That's what I was going to say, too.
I agree with Adam wholeheartedly.
I would say the same thing, yeah.
As you can see, I couldn't even pronounce it, so I don't even know what it was.
And, going back to Brian Garwood.
Yeah.
Known Brian for quite a few years. He's the one that runs the March golf trip that I always go on. But he texted me or emailed me before the show and said, "I hope you're putting a lot of makeup on before you go up there."
Oh my
Thanks,
gosh.
Brian.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Ken, let's move on to C because let me just say, wait till you get some of the aromas coming out of that glass.
Oh, you already
yeah,
took a whiff.
Yeah, I had to put it back down. It was so good.
Kent, do you know someone named Ashlyn Sings?
What is it?
Ashlyn Sings. This person
Oh,
says,
yes.
"Hi Kent, it's Ashlyn." That's
Oh
all
my
I said.
gosh, that's awesome. Yeah, it's actually good friends of ours' daughter. And actually, a lot of you guys have probably seen her in town. She's been singing. She does some karaoke locally. She's done a couple shows, I believe a charity show. She sang Popcorn Fest. She did a few songs. She is, and I'm sorry, Ashlyn, if I'm incorrect on this, I believe she's 14.
Wow.
But she is super talented, and check out Ashlyn Sings. Sometimes she's got a YouTube channel
No doubt.
and Instagram, I believe, and she's doing really well.
Nice.
Doing really well.
Good.
Thanks for saying hi, Ashlyn.
Ken, man, I had a sip of C and it's delightful. It's just like a luscious, malty, biscuity note in there with some beautiful stone fruit.
Wow. Mom, you don't know what you're missing.
I do.
This is the one we're going to share with you, Mom. This is so good.
Kevin Knox says, "Hi from Kevin and Gretchen. You met at Old Forester. Remember them?
Yes, I do.
Thanks again for your generosity."
Oh,
and then this says, "You owe me a wine stop in Indy. Happy New Year's and cheers."
Yeah.
That was really nice.
Good to hear from you again. Glad you're doing well, both of you.
You get the coffee in that?
Yes. Maybe
Yeah,
that's
check
what
it.
I was talking about
Oh, it's
about
coffee.
the real creamy, beautiful malty note.
It's coffee with cream.
I was going to say, and I was just going to ask you that because I'm really not a coffee drinker.
It is. It's
And I think now I know my mom. When she has her cup in the morning, it's black, right, Mom? Black coffee. Do you do that too as well?
I do.
I thought so. Me, absolutely not. I can't. I've tried, but that's not what I get here. You know, the
no,
better
it's
coffee,
more.
of a,
There's the mocha in there.
Yeah.
Is what it is. A chocolatey a little bit.
Yep.
Maybe
absolutely.
maybe one of the fancy coffees that have a little squirt of something flavored in there.
There you go.
But it definitely has a coffee vibe to it.
I can roll with that for
Yeah.
sure.
Very good.
It's really, really good. All right, I'm gonna get started here with D. Jeremy Dixon, thank you, buddy. Happy New Year, SLB. Stumbled across the channel this year and really enjoyed it. Looking forward to what's planned in 2024. Trenton's he's been, actually we've all been talking about it, haven't we, Trenton, on things we'd like to do this coming year. So we'll see what happens. You know, it could get, we could see some stuff happening here, some different things coming. So we'll find out.
Yeah.
Brenda Son 23, thank you, buddy. Phil Spence, Kent.
I know. He says,
you go.
welcome back, Kent. Thanks, Phil.
We
Good
got
to see Grammy is doing well. And
Yeah.
I'll tell you, she's had her ups and downs this year. This is the first year she's had some health ups and downs. And it seems like as soon as she gets up, she gets knocked back down, it seems like, for a while. But I will say here in the last few weeks, you're doing better than I've seen you in months. So that's good to see. She had COVID was her last little bout, and that knocked her around pretty good. But she's coming out of that great, and
yeah, that's what
like I said, doing better than you have in months. So it's been a good thing.
Yep, and that's what's impressive about my mom too. Because when you say SLB, it is, Mom. I mean, you know, she's got determination. You know, that beats the band. Am I right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, you're down a little bit. You spent time in the hospital, and it's not easy. I hardly get out of the chair when I'm sitting in the chair for 2 hours. I can't imagine if I was laying in the hospital for 6 or 7 days. I mean, I'm being serious. You know what I mean? And she just gets in her mind. She's got to get up. She's got to get moving. She's got to figure it out, and she does.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just self-determination, self-discipline. I don't think I've ever met a more disciplined person in my life, ever. She puts her mind to something, you mark it down, and it's going to get done. It's the way it is. So, I forgot what I was doing, Kent. So
Yeah.
we're on D, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. My bad.
Well, thanks for saying that, Phil. I appreciate it.
And we still got to get Phil here on a live
know,
stream. And I
I know.
haven't forgot about you, Phil. We can't do it in January either. We might as well announce that too. I think January we're going to be at your house still, Jay. That's still the plan.
That's the plan.
Yeah, we're going to be
Oh,
at Jay's house at his bar in the basement, January. My wife's looking forward to that one. A nice January drive to Chicago, right, honey? You like that, don't you?
I don't know why you picked January.
Yeah, we went to last time we were at Jay's house. You know, Kurt's got a nice wood bar top, and I've got a nice wood bar top. Then we get to Jay's, and his is about 5 times the size of ours.
Yeah, it's massive.
We had bar top envy.
Yeah, we did one last year too. What time of the year we were there last year? Jay, do you remember?
September.
September. So that was a year ago. That's over a year we've been there.
Over
then.
here.
Okay. And we did all wild turkey, if I'm not mistaken. Did we not? What are we doing this year, Jay?
I think the same thing. I don't know.
It is going to be wild turkey.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay.
This is good.
All right.
So Kurt's birthday is February 9th, and he's turning the big 6-0 this year.
Yes.
So
Yeah, I can't
since it's a big milestone, I figured we would make January's live stream a little 60th birthday soiree. Is that a word?
Soiree?
Yeah.
This
It is a word.
is the first time hearing of that.
Is that
I
like?
didn't know anything
Like a
about
little party kind of thing.
Okay.
You used it
Event.
correctly, don't worry.
Okay. Okay.
Shocking to all of us.
that.
I mean, I've been brushing up on my vocab.
You know,
Yeah.
I didn't know that either, so that's the first time hearing of that.
Yep. So get ready.
Coming to that one, Mom? That's in Chicago, though.
Southwest
Are
suburbs.
we all spending the night or?
Anyways, Phil, we haven't forgot about you, partner. We haven't forgot about you. Thank you, though, for your donation. Really appreciate it. Richard Schrader, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Happy New Year from Maine. Another one from Maine. Blessings to their family and yours. Maine is beautiful. And cheers.
to
I
the
apologize to miss
cancer-free
that.
news that you just shared.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. That's the best news of the night, to tell you the truth.
Absolutely.
Maine's a beautiful state. Been there before. It's wonderful. Kevin Knock, man, thank you, buddy. Sure appreciate your generosity. Mark, Trenton's moving the screen the same time I'm trying to read it. This is, so Trenton, this is new to me as it is, and you're going to be moving screens on me. Mark is cracking my barrel pick with you guys. It's good, man. There's no doubt about that. Enjoying the channel from Arkansas. That's where my mom's brother and his wife lived, was Arkansas. So we were down there not that long ago. Keep being you guys. That's what makes it fun to watch. Haley Seymour, thank you, man. Just too kind. Love to see the original SLB. Congratulations on a fantastic year. My husband and I love your show and look forward to it each week. Now, I have to ask you, Haley, is your husband watching now? And if he is, did he have you type that because he doesn't know how to do it? Because I'm just saying, because that would be me. That would be me. That would be me for sure. Well, Kent, what did you think of letter D? Because I thought it was outrageous.
Oh yeah. I moved on already. I was already into
E?
a little bit. Yeah.
Oh man.
While you were reading, I was checking it out. No, it's outstanding.
I absolutely love the viscosity there. A monster. It's got a little bit of a dark kind of a malty note at the very end and in the finish, but that super bright stone fruit note is
Outstanding.
outrageous.
Yeah.
Really, really
It's
good.
going to be a really rough one.
And I didn't even know what to do here. I don't know which route to go. So the only thing I'm going to think of, Kent, tonight is what I'm enjoying right now, because the reality of it all is
awesome,
these are
yeah.
going to be great. They're all fantastic. So in my brain, I'm going to try to gear it to whatever I'm enjoying the most at the moment. So
Well, and
it's
that's
the best I can do.
That doesn't make it a whole lot easier
No,
because I was enjoying each and every one of them. But it'll be hard to narrow this one down.
Doug Cheney says, let's have a meetup in Arkansas. What I thought about doing, I was going to initially do this for your 60th, was to do a live show, like rent out an auditorium or something and have anybody who wants to come and
Yeah.
watch like a live
I'd love
stream.
to do that.
Yeah,
I would
I'd
absolutely
be
love to
interested
do
in
that.
doing that
I would
next
too.
year at some
If we
point.
can pull it together with all the equipment and everything, you
Yeah.
know, we can figure that
It'd be
out.
kind of cool to do it for the charity.
Ooh, yeah,
It
we
would be
should do
really
it for
cool
a
to do
charity
it for the
event.
charity.
And be amazing,
Yeah.
really.
That would give us more time to plan too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you get yourself in trouble sometimes, Trenton. You come up with an idea and say, let's do it next month, and then
Yeah.
you're frazzled by the end of the month.
Oh yeah, and then I just want to sleep for a week after
Yeah.
it's all done.
Lee Fapiano says, I know Tim has already said hi, but I wanted to send my own Happy New Year to you all. Thank you so much for starting Tim on his journey. Really loved meeting you all in Texas. Hope to see you again.
Oh yeah, we had quite a few folks that we met in Texas.
Lee and Tim, it was great to meet you guys
It was
in
wonderful.
No doubt.
Texas.
No
Me and
doubt.
Carrie are going to try to get to Texas this year. We're actually going to try to find a concert we want to see down that way, and we want to spend some time down Texas way. So, looking forward to that. Hopefully, it works out.
Yeah. Yeah, you're talking about Austin or something?
Yeah, I think so.
Possibly
Well, I'd
going
like to
there?
go by still Austin.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed so many of the bottles you guys have had that
Yeah.
I'd like to check that place
Yeah.
out.
Mark
But who knows?
Cateau says we can arrange a location in Little Rock. We went and saw, who was that, Bert Kreischer in Little Rock? Was that Little Rock?
No, we've never been to Arkansas together, honey.
Oh, Little Rock, Arkansas.
That was
Where
that
did
other
we
girl.
go in Illinois? Something rock.
I don't know.
I don't know. It was some
can't.
rock place.
It wasn't Starved Rock.
No, it was
where I
not Starved Rock. I don't know. We saw Bert in Illinois. It was like 2 hours away. It was a really nice venue.
Yeah.
I can't handle it. Sorry.
Well,
I
maybe
don't know
there's
what
more
to
than
do.
one Little Rock. You know,
Quite possibly, but we were talking about
there's two different Valparaisos.
the
Well,
machine.
there you go. Yeah.
Rock Falls? Was that it? I don't know.
I don't know.
But lots of people know the machine. Solid.
I still need to watch that movie.
I'm just-
Anyways,
Trenton, what's an E?
Rockford?
yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Hey, it's worth a
I
shot.
think it was Malort.
It's worth a shot.
Probably
Will it
for that.
pop?
If it's
Still?
Malort, I'm in. It's good.
Brad Carter says, it's such a blessing to have Grammy present tonight. It was a pleasure to meet Kurt and Kent at Vic's in Seymour. Maybe next time I can meet Trenton. Cheers to 2024.
Yeah, Seymour was funny too. Or
Yeah.
fun. I really
It
enjoyed
was. Yeah,
Seymour.
we had a good, Kent and I had a good time.
Cool little town.
Yeah, I wish I could have. I think I was in New York at the time. I don't remember why I wasn't able to make it. I'd love to make it next time.
Yeah, it's small town, but a lot going on, and
Rockford.
very nice.
Yeah,
That's what it
Rockford.
was. Thank you, Patricia.
Someone else said it too earlier.
I did. You didn't hear me.
Oh, you did?
You gotta yell back there, kid.
Caleb's like,
Oh, man.
So what are you thinking about kicking out first?
Oh my gosh, that's so hard.
Playing tricks, bro.
No, these were all so good. I don't even know what. I don't even have a prediction of what route you guys might go.
I'm being honest, Trenton. I'm just going to play it as what I'm enjoying the most right now. It's the best I can do. I already know which one I'm kicking out first, but
Really?
do you have an idea, Ken, or no? I'll go. I'm gonna knock out B first for me.
Well, I grabbed that because that was one in my consideration.
So that's what I'm going to pull out first, and we'll go from there. While you're doing that, Kent, Robert shared Pages and Pourers. If you don't know, Robert is just a wonderful man. He's a good friend of ours and a patron as well. He's actually visited here at the bar in one of his travels. So he has a YouTube channel, Pages and Pourers. He is a retired English school teacher, and he's the one that tells us when Trenton says, am I saying that right, Robert, in the videos? That's who he's referring to make sure we're trying to be grammatically correct. But thank you for the donation. Much love to the SLB family. You've been a special part of my life this past year, and so have you, sir, for sure. I do have a tip for you. If you don't, I don't know if he'll put it up on there. Robert, have you had spay burn? Trenton, you're in the show. What are you doing?
You guys are kicking this one out. I'm trying to see.
Robert, have you had the spay burn 15 yet? If you haven't, it's only like $60, and it's finished in virgin American and Spanish oak barrels. And I'm not sure if it's ex-bourbon or not, but I know it's virgin American and Spanish oak barrels. Yeah, it's 92 proof and it's only $60, and I thought it was pretty good. It is non-chill filtered and no color. So just a tip between me and Robert. He's my guy that enjoys scotch, so that's somebody that I know would know what I'm talking about anyway. So thank you, Robert. Appreciate it. Ryan, can you shout out my late grandmother, Verlene Adams? Yep, you got it, buddy. She was the Adams family SLB. Ryan, yeah, it's just I just in the way you say it and the way you mentioned her here now twice, I think she must have been an extremely special lady. So you were lucky to have her in your life, and count your blessings. Carlos Garcia,
You're correct, Carlos.
member for 13 months, strong like bull. Kurt is going back and forth between laughing and tears, and we're all doing the same with you. Love you guys. Carlos, you've been an inspiration and a blessing to me personally, so you know, buddy. Chicken nuggets, $5. Don't forget Brasso and the tasting kit.
Has anybody else done that?
No.
I forgot, honestly, Mr. Nuggets, I forgot all about Mr. and Mrs. Nuggets. I forgot all about Brasso. I forgot about that.
Do we need to
one.
retell the story for people who didn't get to hear it?
Oh, man.
Maybe we'll do a Brasso blind.
No. You need whatever
No
remaining
way,
brain
dude.
cells
I'm not
that are
doing
there.
that. I'm not.
You're not?
No.
We thought about doing a channel where we just try different stuff next
Yeah.
year, stuff that isn't necessarily bourbon related.
Right.
I think Brasso would be good. We could put Kurt on a motorcycle and film it. We could strap
Oh,
a GoPro. We could
I
strap a
need that.
GoPro on his
Hey,
head.
let me just say this. I'll guarantee you, Kent won't let me on his to film it.
Get on mine.
Grammy animation.
Caleb, thanks, Caleb. I appreciate it. Yeah.
And if you spill it, he probably won't even be mad because it's needing a little bit of work right now.
I think I'm going to leave that one out. I'm not sure. So I see you pushed out B2 as well. Mm-hmm. So I already know where I'm going next, too.
Really?
Well, it's so hard, Trenton.
It was honestly a great year, and there were some really great
Yeah.
contenders. And it's
Yeah.
cool because a lot of these too are smaller distilleries, or not big name distilleries like Beam and Buffalo Trace and all those.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope that's
that one.
I hope that's the case next year, where a lot of these distilleries are getting.
Yeah, I love
The
finding that.
notoriety
I
they
love
deserve for
finding
their
the
stuff.
a little bit of the no-namer per se, quote unquote. You know, that's just fantastic. I love that. Travis, thank you, buddy. Happy New Year from the land of liquor taxes, aka Washington. Is that right, Chris?
20.5%?
Get out of here! Wow, 20% tax.
Wow.
So you can confirm his statement.
Yeah, I buy my liquor in Oregon.
Wow, holy
Oh,
cow.
that's unreal.
Stone Cold Investments, is that Stone Cold Steve?
Yep.
Yep.
How you doing, brother? I hope you're good. I hope your family's good, man. Thank you so much. Ted Brooks, thank you, buddy. Brian Arthur, have a great year. We're hoping to, pal. Thank you. Vocal Man. Hey, I'd like to know, is he a singer or what are you, buddy? Hey, from Georgia, Happy New Year. You're all the best. Enjoy every show. Jason, thank you, man. Appreciate you. Celebrating a great year for SLB and family with Booker's 30th.
Anniversary and
What do I-
Pepsi.
Hey, I just saw Booker's 30th. My mind is what, and Pepsi. Hey, we said on here many, many times, drink what you like the way you like it, man.
I've
That's
told
what
you
I
this
said.
before. Jason, horror fan, he's one of our patrons in Discord.
yeah.
Whenever he gets a new bottle, it was like a tradition with his grandfather, his grandpa, that
I
they would
remember
pour
that.
Pepsi.
I remember
with,
that.
Like the first crack when they opened
Yeah.
something, they would mix it.
Love that.
All right.
So even with like Booker's 30th, he'll send me pictures of it and like stuff
Yeah.
he pours all the time. It's a cool
Yeah.
tradition. I like that.
Awesome. That's pretty cool, man. Andrew, thanks, pal. Hello from Arizona. Hope to see you next time that you're at Trevor's. We will be at some time. We're going to be at their new location at some point in time, but I just don't know exactly when. You know, Rebecca doesn't like to go to Arizona too much, right, honey?
Oh, yeah.
Especially in the winter, you like the change of the seasons and the snow and
Definitely.
yeah, you enjoy all that. I know. So where are you heading next, Kent? I'll let you go first this time. I already know what I've got.
I'm struggling real bad, but I'm putting D out first. Or next.
Next?
Yeah.
Okay. That's not me. Who's writing all this down?
Me.
You are?
No, actually, no. I'm just. No,
I was just
hold on.
gonna say, when Rebecca's up here, Michelle's like, she's full gear into the chat and everything else.
Yeah.
And I know that. And Rebecca's usually writing everything, and I trust her completely. Trenton,
Wow, you put a lot of faith in me, huh? So B was fifth place for you, both of you.
B was fifth
Yeah,
for both,
fifth for
bud.
both.
Yep. And Kent
Okay.
just pulled out.
D is my fourth place.
Yeah. Me, Trenton, I pulled out E as my fourth place.
Okay.
It's not what I expected you to pull. I expected a different one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really trying not to focus on what I think things might be. I'm just trying to focus on what I'm enjoying the most. And as we said from the beginning, all these are fantastic, so that's not easy to do sometimes.
Yeah.
So,
Dawn Hendrickson
Dawn, that's my friend.
says, Michelle, can you please tell Kurt I say hello?
Yeah, hi, Dawn. Dawn is my lifelong friend from school, and I don't know, I think since third grade or something like third or fourth grade. What a fantastic person Dawn is, and such a loving heart. So thank you for being with us tonight, Dawn. And I don't know if you were able to catch. You remember the Hendricksons' mom from church? Yep. Yep. Dawn was their daughter. Dawn was it was in my class with me, so she's here tonight too as well. So thank you, Dawn. It's good to hear from you.
Sorry, I have to interrupt and doing something in a different order. Kevin Joyce had a $10 donation. He says, taking a break from bourbon for a moment, favorite movie and TV show of 2023.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, I don't know. Do
I
we
don't-
watch a lot of movies, honey? I don't even know what we
We
do.
don't watch a whole
I feel like you
Here's-
watch a lot of movies.
No.
No?
Movies? No.
I
If my mom goes to movies with us, she wants to see a true story, right, Mom? You enjoy. She hates movies that are fictitious, and especially ones that are
Well,
wildly fictitious.
now one thing me and Mom like the same is Criminal Minds. We like that, and Blue Bloods. We like that. But my mom I don't watch a lot of TV, honestly. But at night I'll turn it on for 10 minutes, after I get into bed. And Carrie's starting to get a little concerned because I've been stuck on these documentaries about serial killers. And she's like, I'm getting a little concerned here that every night you're watching this stuff.
Well,
Morgan watches those every night.
you're kidding. Wow.
Yeah.
Still around.
Well, I don't even remember. Did we even see a movie this year? I don't remember the last one we saw, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, sorry, man,
Yeah, but Trenton and Michelle has us watching. We started watching Suits on Netflix.
Solid choice.
So I don't know. That's okay. It's pretty good, I guess. Some of it's kind of silly, dude. Some of it's like, really, you're an idiot. I mean, some of the choices these people are making, like the last show we saw last night. I won't go into detail. But I'm like, you're an idiot, dude. That's the stupidest thing you could have ever done.
I mean, it is a show.
Yeah, they
it
gotta
is.
keep you watching.
It is a
that.
show, but I like to speak to the screen sometime. Did I not say that, right? Did I not?
I would love to be a fly on the
You're
wall
an
when you
idiot.
watch a show.
I mean, why? You're an idiot. Stop. But anyways,
Dana Wollum says only murders in the building. Solid.
That's
solid
a great.
show.
That's a great show.
I have no idea.
King of Queens.
Yep. That was our main thoroughfare forever with my wife and I as King of Queens for bedtime. So yeah, yes. Grammy loves that too. King of Queens, right? Right before bedtime. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Michael, thank you. I've been watching this amazing channel for a year now. When I seen what you were doing for the Riley's Children's Hospital, I wanted to further support the work you are doing, and I joined your Patreon. Thank you, buddy. An amazing work you're doing. Thank you. And honestly, none of that could be possible without the amazing community that we have here at SLB, and that's a fact. So thank you, buddy. Tom, thank you. How about all 1,700 plus of us raise a glass and toast Grammy, SLB, when the tasting is done? Let's do that. That'll be awesome. Brandon F. That's Brandon from Texas, right, Trenton?
I
No?
believe so.
I just killed my. it's him for sure. I just killed my Oded. Hope it wins. I'm Ron Burgundy. Jake, thank you, man. Cheers from Western New York. Thanks for enabling a new hobby this year. More importantly, digitally meeting some great people. That's a fact. All right, Kent.
Brian Garwood.
There he
Thank
is.
you,
There you
Brian.
go. Yeah, there you go. Brian. all
Appreciate
right.
it, buddy.
All right. That's awesome. I don't know if I've ever met him. Have I myself? I don't know if I have.
I don't think you have. I think tomorrow night will be the
Yeah.
first time. But
Yeah, I'm planning on
if
it.
you guys are in the Northwest Indiana area, him and his family have Garwood Orchards in LaPorte. And sorry, Brian, if I get this wrong, but I know it's at least 2 generations. I don't know if it's more than that. But his family's been in that business for a very, very long time, and they have an amazing facility out there and do some pretty cool things out there. So good place for the kids,
The
and
market's got a lot of good produce in it.
yeah, the market's great. Wagon rides, all that stuff for kids, and
Yeah.
they do some amazing concerts that his wife puts on. But really great place out in LaPorte. Thanks, Brian.
Definitely.
What are you guys kicking out next?
Well, now it's going to get. I'm not really sure at the moment, Trent.
While you're thinking about it,
Go ahead. You're good.
David Ford says, Kurt, Kent, I can see the love you have for your mom. Mine passed away at the young age of 53. I so wish I could still talk to her. Always cherish her. Thanks for introducing her to us.
Yeah, I may not have, like I've touched on before, I may not have got along great with my mom when I was young, but that was most of my doing. But
He didn't get along great with much of many people
no,
back then.
not-
So.
no. And but I will say, no matter what, she's always been there for us. That's
Oh
for
yeah,
sure.
always. I don't think she
Even
ever.
if she was mad at me, she was there for me.
When we were kids, I don't think you ever missed a wrestling match or a soccer match. I had. Did you ever play soccer too, or no?
1 year.
Yeah, he was a football guy, and I played a lot of
Well, yeah.
soccer and wrestling. Both of us wrestled, and
Up in the stands, she'd be like, she was doing the moves with us.
Yep. And I wish I had video camera back in the day when Mom whipped you in the living room
She,
when you was a kid wrestling,
yeah, she did.
toughing
too.
you up a bit back then. That's what she was doing.
Yeah, making me lift weights when I was in kindergarten.
Whipping his butt.
She probably still could.
That's a possibility.
Maybe.
It's a possibility.
Tell the good things.
That's a a good thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you were just helping build character in your son. That's all you were doing. Yeah. Troy, thank you, man. Cheers to a happy, healthy new year from the SLB family. Oh, you're enjoying the Westward cast drink tonight. Good stuff. Kenneth, thank you, man. Love your content and family content. I've lost both my parents in the last several years, but love your family involvement. Yeah, that's always a sad day. It's just, I feel for you, buddy. But again, try to treasure those memories the best you can. Matthew, Happy New Year to the entire SLB family. The best second family anyone could ask for. Matthew again, Matthew White this time. Happy New Year to the entire SLB family. The best. No, we already got that one. Did we try?
Sorry.
There was one I missed that got deleted, and it was something about their 91-year-old.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And I apologize. I kind of
Kenneth.
skipped on you is what I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I have my own 91-year-old SLB mom. We are very blessed. Happy New Year. Yeah, that's awesome. That's wonderful.
Excuse me.
Bottled and Bon Don. He's on. Drinking my. Oh, he's got the
I like
Maker's
this.
Marquette's
I like
pick.
this,
All right,
yeah.
Don. Yeah, great. Great meeting Grammy. She's the same age as my mom, still smiling. God bless the whole SLB family. Thank you, buddy. We appreciate it. All right, Ken, I think I know what I'm doing here, but I'm not sure that I
it's
actually
your turn.
want to do what I'm
your
going to
turn.
do here, because I'm sure Trenton's going to be scratching his head a little bit, but I don't need to taste. I'm going to push out C next. And trust me when I tell you that's an extremely hard decision to make.
Yeah, and that's actually the one I thought you would push out the one before.
Oh, okay.
Just knowing you.
Okay.
I thought
Yeah.
I thought that.
Yeah.
That's not the one I'm going to push out.
Yeah.
Kurt, your third is C.
Yes.
Okay.
I have to read this donation. $10 from Mrs. Old Tractor Garage. She says, "Work in the morning, so I bid you a good night." Good
You got to
night,
work
SLB
tomorrow?
family.
She's got to work tomorrow?
She got off for the
a shame.
holidays and stuff, and then they make those days up on the weekends, which is crappy.
Well, that's bogus.
I know.
Sorry about that.
Good night, Katie.
Good night. Primal Sear. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Salute to 2023. Cheers to 2024. May the new year bring the SLB family health, wealth, and happiness. Thank you. Very kind of you. Simon
I did it.
Corradio. I'm sorry, Ken. Happy New
okay.
Year from Mike and Heather in Oklahoma City. A live event would be great. I'm all for
Yeah,
that.
that'd be fun, man.
You know, Ken and
That'd
I,
be
we
fun.
just like, it wouldn't bother us if there was 8 people here tonight and people watching, or 200 people watching.
Whatever.
It'd be all the same. It'd be fine. It'd actually be funner, actually.
Yeah, I think we'd have more
It'd be
fun
more
that way.
for
Yeah.
sure. Go ahead.
It's
Ken.
hard for me to talk to a
Yeah, it's- yeah.
camera. I'm not going to
Yeah,
lie.
you gotta get-
I'd much rather have a bunch of
Yeah.
people sitting here that I could converse
Yeah.
with and
Something you gotta
interact
get-
with.
You
and-
got to get used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Kent, your third is A.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
You guys are
Yeah, we're all over the place.
making this
aren't we?
difficult.
So that means the only one we have in common left is D.
No.
No,
Can't kick D out.
nope, I'm looking at it wrong. Well, we're all different. What we knew was going to happen
I know,
sometime or another,
I know.
right? That's just that's what happens when you have 5 great whiskeys that are just absolutely fantastic, and
I think
it can
we
go
end
anyway.
up some of our blinds we end up more similar when they're not the top picks of every category. Then we can pretty much, kind of be in the same lane a little bit.
Yeah.
But when you're talking 5 top-notch
Yeah.
pours,
Yeah,
it's the minute littlest
Yeah.
thing that makes you pick one or the other.
yeah, you're 100% right. Too tall Paul. First comment as a Patreon. Can't wait to see what comes in the next year. Thank you, pal. Appreciate it. Don, what did Don do to you, Michelle? My apologies to Michelle, and she knows why.
He started a whole thing in the chat about
Don.
engagement and the whole thing.
Oh, boy.
I'm glad I missed that.
Yeah.
Bottom on Don.
Dude,
Always count on him.
I woke up a couple days ago in the morning to an email, and the title of the email was "Babe wants you to see these rings." And I was like, "Is this a spam email?" I usually don't open it, but I was like, "Babe, why is that the title of it?" And there was like 50 rings in this email. I was like, "Great, here we go." And then I woke up this morning with a whole note about an app idea,
I couldn't sleep.
as if I don't have enough to do already.
What else am I supposed to do? Hey, to be fair, you were the one that said, since I put your phone through the washing machine, that you lost all the pictures that you had saved of rings that you thought about. So,
That is true.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was just following your directions, baby.
Yeah, that's true. I'll give it to you. You guys have any ideas on a second?
Oh, absolutely, I do.
What? Really?
Yeah, I mean this one's really tough for me. They're complete opposites. Honestly, they're complete opposites. It's apples and oranges up here. I'll stick to what I said at the beginning with A. It's just brown, sugary, and toffee sweetness, and just a really luscious sip.
Luscious. Wow.
Yeah, you got it. D's got that vibrant stone fruit note that I'm just crazy about. Well, there you go, buddy. I gotta push out A.
Okay.
So
And
your
is Kurt
first
second?
is D. Wow.
My first
Yeah, we
is
were way
D.
off on that one.
When did you push out decamp?
That was my second.
This is
time
fourth
I pushed
place.
out.
So you're fourth.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you tonight? I don't. It's an off night for Kent. That's all.
Now the last two I have remaining are complete, total opposites of each other, and I think that's pretty cool. And that's part of why
Yeah, mine too.
I got these down to the last two.
Yeah.
Rodney Burns says, "Congrats on a great year, SLB. That $200,000 donation was pretty epic. Looking
Oh,
forward
yeah.
to celebrating Jen and I's 29th anniversary tomorrow."
What a fantastic charity charity event we had this year. We were very fortunate, and it just blew our minds. To be honest with you, it really did. So
And happy anniversary, 29 years.
happy
That's longer than
anniversary.
I've been alive.
That's fantastic, Rodney. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. So what you got, Kent? Your winner is
I did it.
E.
Yeah.
Good. That's a good one, man. I mean,
It's really
I'm not
good.
going to argue any of it.
really
with you.
good.
I'm just not. It's just. I truly went about it as what I'm enjoying at the moment the most.
Well, like I said
how I
before,
work.
I enjoyed every one of them, but
Yeah.
the last two that I had, my first and second place, were total opposites of each other. And actually, I think C, my second place, was different than the whole lineup. It was just stood alone by itself, for sure.
Yeah. And I'm really curious to see your lineup because there's a few you haven't had or a couple.
Yeah, right. Two of them I haven't had.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm very curious to see how that lands for you and
Yeah.
what you think about that.
Right.
You know,
right.
because you haven't had them. I've had them all, of course, but you have.
We got a chat from Ross Chapman. I see some talk about cycling. Anybody doing ragbri? We have a biking channel in our Discord, and a couple of us are actually going to be doing that next year. I think Kurt was going to do it.
Get out of
Kent
here.
might do it.
No way. You know what it is?
No.
Yeah, well, tell Kent what it is.
It's I believe it's a 300-mile bike race across Iowa.
Yeah, we're talking
Tell you
bicycle.
what,
It's not.
me
over
and
a
Caleb
couple
will hop
days.
on our
I was
motorcycles.
going to say it's not a Harley race, Kent. It's an actual pedal bike race.
There you go.
I'll finish the race first, I'll tell you that.
Oh, you see him digging his dad?
Yeah,
But he's right, he probably will.
yeah,
I have a
yeah.
hard time keeping up with Caleb.
No, you don't want to. No way, man.
Matt Fishman did it last year.
500
Can't.
miles in a week.
Is it 500 miles in a
That's what Robert Shear just said.
week? Okay.
Well, I better do some training if it's next year.
Training. Kidding me?
Oh yeah, it's 500 miles. Okay, well.
I'd have a hard. You know what? The last time I was on a bicycle, and it wasn't the time you're laughing about either, Caleb.
That's the last time I seen it.
There's a couple funny ones. The one Caleb's talking about, I thought I could still do a ramp like I did back when I was a kid. And
Are you joking?
no, but it's not my fault. I went over this ramp, and as I'm going off
How
the
many
ramp,
times have you heard that, Mom?
Caleb will vouch for this. I was going up this ramp, and a stick wedged in there and poked a hole in my tire as I'm leaving the ramp. So I land on the ground. I've got stuff just jammed in my hand. So I end up at the hospital with them digging stuff out of my hand. And he was like, "That's real cool, Dad."
Oh my God!
Thanks, man.
I was thinking about
But you gotta. That's what happens when you get older. You remember?
All right, there's multiple. He's laughing about a different
You
one.
remember?
When was this?
this was like 15 years ago.
Well, you remember when Dad rode? No, you wouldn't remember. You're too
Oh,
young.
actually, probably 20 years ago.
I'm only a couple years older than Kent, so.
Right.
But my dad got on a bicycle in the driveway. And he goes, "Watch, I'm gonna pop." Remember this? He did this, Mom. I'm gonna show you how to pop a wheelie. He yanked on those handlebars so hard, he just went boom, right on his back.
Yeah. I
It
remember
was
that.
insane. I was laughing so hard. He wasn't too happy about it. But it didn't go well for him. That's what happens when you get older. You think you could do some of these things, but you can't anymore.
No.
That's all there is to that. All right, Mike, thank you, buddy. Cheers, SLB family. Wishing you all a blessed new year. Tom, thank you. Howdy from Houston. This channel has become a place for reviews and recommendations. Enjoying being a patron and looking forward to 2024. He's drinking Wild Turkey Rare Breed. Maybe that's something we should have put in here tonight, trying Wild Turkey Rare Breed.
Maybe he did.
It's the worst bourbon ever.
That'd be curious to see where that would end up. Simple Jack 420. Best wishes to the SLB family. I appreciate all of you and thankful to be a part of the community. Mark, great job, guys. Cheers to the exciting new year and SLB. Geekin, Gekans. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Brandon, once again, thank you. Can't hit me up when you come to Austin. Yeah, you need to hit Brandon up. He's got all the.
What
He
didn't
knows.
Absolutely.
What didn't show up was like the smoochy face emojis
For Brandon.
after that. Yeah.
Ron. Oh, Virginia? That's our Virginia in Discord?
That's our
The one that
Virginia.
makes fun of me more than anybody else when I'm trying to type something on Discord because
Yes.
she knows it's going to take me about 10 minutes to actually
Yeah.
get it done and get it out. I know we kid around a lot, but SLB is one of the most welcoming, kind, and supportive communities I've been a part of. And that is a fact. And I love that about it. Proud of this family, even when Discord goes off the rails. Yeah, and I think Virginia might be a part of that once in a while, putting it off the rails. What do you think, Trent? Every
Yeah.
once in a blue moon.
Especially with the chicken nuggets.
Nuggies.
Yeah. Ron, wife and I have been watching for over a year now. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
The next one's cool.
Mindstorm. I took a Blanton's Gold Edition I won from the fundraiser live stream to my girlfriend's family's house for Christmas, and it was a massive hit. Happy
cool.
New Year. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm glad you
Good
got
place to
Yeah.
crack it open and enjoy it with
I'm
family.
glad you were able to win that.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Golden Bluegrass. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Dave Frizzell, our good
Yeah.
friend Dave. Thank you for Great Year SLB fam. Looking forward to the adventures of 2024. Happy New Year. Keith, our good friend Keith Norton. Here's to another great year with SLB, being a supporter since early on. Much love to the whole SLB family. Thank you, Keith. Really appreciate it.
If I'm not mistaken, Keith was in the first 20 patrons we have,
Yeah, he been there quite
Well, I've
some
seen
time.
that name for a long time.
and he's a mod in our Discord,
Yeah,
and
he-
he's just
He does so
a
much
great guy.
for us, and he actually picked up a couple bottles for us, Ken. We'll get him eventually.
He'll be there next month.
Yeah, he's going to be
Oh,
there.
yeah.
And unfortunately, we were supposed to meet up, and I just couldn't make that happen. I had some schedule conflict, but he's got the honey barrel. Remember that I told you I got for you
Oh,
from
yeah,
Detroit,
yeah,
from
yeah.
his local distillery there. So
Yeah.
that he vouches for.
Awesome.
So can't wait to get into that too as well.
Yeah.
Speaking of Discord, Rusty
Mm-hmm.
Wise says, "How does one get an invite to your Discord?"
Who is that? Rusty, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Rusty. At this point in time, Discord is available to our patrons. If you're interested in Patreon, you can find a link in any of the descriptions in our videos. So any video that we have in the description, you can check it out and check out Patreon there. And once you're in Patreon, you get an automatic invite to the Discord. All right, buddy, you ready to read some of these off?
Yeah. So this,
Yeah, I'm wondering.
I wrote mine down because, again, my wife's not doing it, so the trust level is kind of, I don't know.
Yeah, I've got mine written down.
Do you?
I've got a couple guesses on what they were too. We'll see. I got them written down. We'll see
Okay.
if I'm right.
Poor Trenton.
well, the only one you guys had in common,
Yes,
Was
the
fifth
last
place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and everything else you guys were the exact opposite.
Yeah, that's nuts. I don't. Has that ever never happened?
No.
That's never
That's never
happened.
happened to
Not
us
that
either.
opposite.
No.
So,
Not that
yeah.
opposite.
So the fifth place was B. Kent, did you have an idea of what you think it might be?
No, that one I did not. I didn't have it written down.
Okay. You,
I
fella?
thought it might be the rye. The old
rye?
Old. Was it or no?
You're correct.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
But
It's still really good,
it's
but the
still
ones that it's going up
so
against.
good. Now let me ask you this question, Kent, because this begs for a little bit of discussion, just for a tiny bit. You did not recognize that as a rye.
No, I didn't.
And I when I told you it has some bite to it, but see, it's unfair because I've had it during our shows, you know.
And
during
it did
our
have
shows.
some bite to it, but it had more funk than a normal rye.
Yeah, it has so many. It's got some
Almost,
depth to it.
I won't say a rum kind of vibe to it,
Yeah,
but it's got a
yeah.
that type of a funk.
It's
to
got
it.
some depth to it
Yeah,
too, and it's
yeah,
got some great
yeah.
flavors to it.
It
So,
wasn't just
Yeah.
rice spice, that's for sure.
so you got it over your side, Kent? Yeah, let's put it out here. So Old Overholt was in
This side,
fifth
that's
place. You can start over here. That's fine. Yeah, whatever, somewhere around in there. You all right, Trent?
Yeah.
You sure?
I'll take over. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Come on, sit down. It's good to
Yeah,
have you.
TMI, I got a dried booger in my nose. So.
Oh my God. Why don't you go up on the camera for that?
Mom, see what I had to put up with? See that?
Honestly,
I gotta get it out.
earlier,
Get out of
I
here.
have to say,
Are you kidding me?
Mrs.
See,
Tater,
now, go ahead.
Mrs. Tater had said earlier that my little girl says, "Where's Trenton?" So I hope that
Well,
she
there you
enjoyed
go.
that.
Well, here's what y'all don't know most of the time. because I don't know if you picked up on this, but I'm trying to keep everything together, keep things moving, say what I gotta say. I look up, Trenton's trying to stick his head this way and pick his nose. He's got his finger halfway up to his knuckle. And I'm sure Michelle drug him under the rug on it and sent him to the bathroom to get a tissue. So there you go. So in all this is happening, I've got to kind of keep things moving.
Yeah.
But I'm used to it by now. That's just, it's just Trenton. That's just what it
Chris
is.
said there's gonna be a meme.
Yes.
I know Carlos is on it. Like
Carlos is on it, man. He's going to make that meme for sure.
Eric says, pick your booger and scratch your pits. We're used to it. Thank you. There's just some things that blowing your nose won't get out. I'm just saying.
I would see you scratching your pits. They might be itchy.
Oh, man. Terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's not much there still.
Just stop. Just stop.
Primal Sear with Rubs and says, right in front of his Grammy?
Oh, yeah, you don't care.
Oh.
Mike B, is that booger allocated? It is.
I think this is probably the only live stream that'll ever have a
booger conversation.
5-minute section of boogers. So there you go.
I wouldn't put money on it.
That's what we're all about right there. All right. Anyways, what do we do, Trent? Okay, we only got fifth place, so we got old
Yep.
overhaul.
So since you guys were so different, whose do you want to go with?
It doesn't matter. Go with Kent's. That's fine.
Stone Cold Investments LLC says, I hope Roy is watching.
I hope Roy's watching too.
Does that ever stay off my lawn?
That stay off my lawn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Poor Roy. Roy needs a hug. That's all.
You can pick your friends and you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose. I mean, I guess you could try. Anyways,
You would probably.
whose order?
We'll go with
Kent's-
mine, I
Kent's,
guess.
that's fine.
Which
Okay.
I think
It's not a big
my fourth is his first, correct?
Your fourth is Kurt's first,
Yeah.
and that was.
I already know. Go ahead. buddy.
What do you think it is?
It's over there.
It is Westward.
It's such a unique flavor. I just can't get over that vibrant stone fruit. Trent and I kind of not argue, but we have discussions on that. I call it an apricot note, but Trent says it's more like a peachy note. And it's a little bit more malty in that regard.
Yeah,
So
oh yeah.
maybe with the
Yeah.
American single malt, that might be something that might not be,
It's-
100% up your alley,
No.
as it is
All
for me.
these were up
but-
my alley.
Yeah,
And it's just, how do you go about
yeah. I just
deciding?
can't. I just can't get over it. It's just that good for me. I love it.
All right. Kent's third was A, which was Kurt's second. And I have to look at the cheat sheet because I don't even know what it was. A was JT Mellick.
Okay, now this barrel 191, and both of them were great. We're fortunate to get two barrels, 133 and
I had that one
191. You got that right? Good for you. And you never had it?
Not this bottle.
That's awesome.
Wow.
You
The
got that.
regular
Yeah.
release.
Oh, you
bottle.
did?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't think you've ever had it before.
Yeah, but
so
not-
I get it
not
where
sure.
you're coming from
Yeah.
because with being a rice whiskey like that, it's just super smooth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
easy on the palate. It's
notes are
to
there,
me,
though.
Trent, it's almost nicer than a wheated on the palate.
I do like it better
Honestly.
than we did.
But yeah, it's just the brown sugar toffee. It's just a sweet bomb.
Very sweet.
I loved it.
Very sweet.
I
for
loved
sure.
All right.
What'd you have next?
Kent's
I
second
must
place.
have, hopefully I didn't flip them, but I must have the next two correct too, if they're not flipped. My guess is
Your second was C,
correct.
See,
which was OCD number
Look at
5.
that.
there you go.
And first place for Kent was still Austin Noted.
Yeah.
So the last three I
Yeah,
guessed
it's like-
correctly. My last three,
Yeah, good for
Oh,
you.
nice.
yeah.
And I can't deny the guy for this lineup could be in any way. They're just all that good. They were just really good. So for me, then was Kent's lineup. Still Austin first, OCD 5 second, Mellick third, Westford Castring fourth, and Old Overholt 10-year fifth. So for me, Trenton, what do I do? Switch up here. Then I've got the.
This was first.
Yep, that was first. And I think this was fourth, wasn't it?
It
Still
was
Austin?
fourth. I was surprised.
Yeah, just hand me that.
Yeah.
Drunk. He didn't even like it, so here.
I was
Yeah.
gonna swipe that when you pushed it forward. I was just gonna come swipe.
Yeah, that was my order. And And it was mainly just what I was enjoying most tonight, and that's just what it was. Catch me in a week, I could have a different order.
You know
that's
what,
for
though?
sure.
I'm not really too surprised that we're all over the place between the two of us.
No, it's just so
because
great.
all of these are so good. I mean, you could flip this lineup any which way, and people probably agree with you if they went through and tasted them all. You know, they're just all that good.
Yeah, loved them.
Yeah.
Loved them. It was fantastic blind. All right, real quick, Trenton, before we get into, you going to be doing a giveaway tonight, or what do you got going on after all this?
I haven't really planned it, but I can give stuff away. I think I put it in the title out of habit, so we'll
You
give
did.
stuff. I did.
Well, we're an hour and a half in, so let's put this off there. Kent,
Off the side.
yep. Real quickly then, Geek and can't wait for the Android only drams. Try to get on it. Shout out to Roy. Shout out Roy, those darn kids. Thank you. Thank you, Justin. That's a fact. Thank you, Michelle, for all you do. He says it there too. So.
Jim's is the mic on. Yeah, Jim's dollar amount got removed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all
I
right.
can't remember. I'm sorry, Jim.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'll
It's
see
not
if I can
really.
find it.
That's not really the most important thing, anyway. So, on a more serious note, I would be stuck on Jim Beam's Devil Cut if not for you all. Thanks to Kent and Trenton for my new love. Thanks to. Isn't that a fact, though, guys? I mean, hey, that's a fact. Yeah. And thanks to Kent and Trenton for my new love for Ride. Thank you to Michelle for all you do. DJ Mahoney, kudos to the Only Drams data team, Rob and Brian. JD, the OWA man. Yo, bar tour win. Yours too, Trenton. Yeah, sometime we gotta do that, right?
Well, we talked about doing it, and then things kind of fell by the wayside.
Yeah, they
and
did.
My basement is still in absolute shambles.
Yeah.
We might trip over some stuff.
Yeah,
doing
we're
the
gonna do
tour.
some remodeling
Get a
down
nail in your
here
foot or
too.
something.
So
Yeah, would be the first time.
might think about doing it after the remodeling. I'm not sure. We'll find out.
A lot of exclamation point boogers going on right now. There's not,
Michael B,
there's not a
thanks.
raffle just yet.
Thanks all. I guess some people.
Oh, did you see what Robert?
I'm trying to move on to the next subject here. I'm doing my best. Thank you, Michael. Don Prince, Happy New Year. Thank you, buddy. Let's see. Scott, happy anniversary to Rodney and his wonderful wife. That's a fact, Jen. Congratulations to you both. That's fantastic.
Salty lettuce.
My man, Salty Lettuce. How are you, sir? Thank you, buddy. Can't wait for another year of SLB shenanigans. The missus and I love this community, and we love you too. Don't tread on me. Happy New Year, 2024. This will be epic, I'm sure. So grateful for winning the new double oaked fantastic pour. I'm glad you got it too. And this is all going on back.
Yeah,
I mean, as you
there's
can
a
see,
whole
we're
other
still
thing
we're still
going on
holding it
here.
together, aren't we? Are we? We're doing good.
Did you guys? That's right. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. Don't tread on me. I didn't think I got to yet, or did I? I don't think I did. But,
I think you were just saying it.
but thank you though. Thank you though. Yeah, I was salty. Was the last one I had. Don't tread on me. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Happy New Year. Grateful to winning. Oh yeah, I did. I apologize. I did get that one. Josh, thank you. Come to YouTube a couple of years ago looking for bourbon videos and found much more than that. That's a fact, isn't it?
Strong like Brasso. D-Mac.
Strong like
Someone earlier asked if the Kleenex had Brasso on it.
Oh man.
Like chloroform.
Yeah, I think
Chris.
it was.
Clearly, the second channel needs to be Kurt reviewing TV shows, but that won't go very far. We might have 2 or 3 videos, and that's about it. That just doesn't happen. So, anyways, is this are all these? What are we doing here, Trenton?
Sorry.
These are
Loman Fox.
these are different things that Michelle has
Yeah.
plucked out of the chat.
Oh,
But
okay.
I've been trying to
wonderful.
get to them, but there's just been no,
Oh, okay. Go
no
ahead.
time for me to interject.
Go ahead, Michelle.
No, you're good.
Just
I'm
do your thing.
shoving them in there for you guys to read.
Possible meetup. Anything in the Journeyman and Valpo. We're definitely trying to work on that. And what do you think, Trenton? In the summertime?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Maybe
Kent-
another thing in Kent's basement if he allows it. I don't know.
Yeah, but I'd love to do the whole distiller or the Journeyman thing.
I'm assuming Loman Fox, we used to bowl in the same leagues and whatnot at Inman's years ago. Haven't bowled in a while, but
Nice.
yeah.
Mr. Tonic Amps, I would be likely traveling to Indy for business spring and summer. How close are you to downtown? We're about 3 hours away, buddy. We're up in the northwest Indiana is where we're
We're
at.
closer to Chicago.
Yeah, we're closer. We're about 60 minutes outside of Chicago, right in the bottom of the lake, Michigan. Tim, a toast and prayer for a dear friend who passed, 1226. The Vietnam vet and incredible friend. To the fire service, cheers. Mike, God bless. That's always sad. That's definitely a prayer to the family And the way it sounds, he's a great man. My good buddy Mike Lusak was also involved in the fire service as well. Mike Hunter was at Glens Creek today talking to Dave. He said his Google hits have been up over 1,000%. Even better, the small lobby was packed and 4 people were there to try the OCD after your
that's cool.
recommendation. I'm really happy for that because if there's anybody in this world that deserves it, it's Dave. That's for sure. Robert, your good friend Robert at SLB Drinks. Michelle, what's for late dinner? I'm hungry.
Rebecca hooked us up.
Yeah, man. What do we got over there, honey?
We got some pizza. And
There's a pesto's pasta there and chicken. That's all we
It's
got.
like
Pizza over
vodka
there.
pasta.
We got a
That's
nice
so good.
salad over there that
I'll save the salad for you.
I'm sure. There's plenty, man. Jay brought over some more deer sausage. He's famous for that. And we always eat it every time he brings it.
Oh yeah.
There's plenty.
Speaking of a salad and our potential SLB like tries channel next year, what's the odd of Kent trying a salad on a video?
Oh boy.
That'd be rough, wouldn't it, Kent?
Ooh, yeah. For those of you who
Mom
don't
will
know,
have to be there for that one. Kent tries a salad.
Kent doesn't do veggies.
Not tonight. No, not tonight.
Well, wait, what did you
Another
try
slice of lettuce.
A
Carrot.
Yeah,
I did a carrot.
He had a carrot and didn't throw
I
up.
did.
Carrot? Yeah.
Well,
I did. I even chewed it. Mom.
yeah, my mom's applauding her.
Carrot.
Well, if for those of you that aren't caught up with Kent, he is not a fruit or vegetable person. That's just not.
Long
And it's-
sauteed mushrooms in it?
It's
I don't think raffle hasn't started yet, guys.
it's been that way forever. Let's get into it, Trenton. Let's go there. Let's get.
Okay, well, yeah, I guess we'll start.
We need to get moving on this, anyways. If I get more past 2 hours, I could fall over. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Okay.
So this is gonna be one of those things where I don't know what we're giving away. If I pick you, I'll send you a bottle of some sort. I don't know what it is though.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I'll pick 3 winners and you get what you get.
It won't be bad.
It will be a little surprise. Maybe I'll toss in some candy or something.
I was
It
just
won't,
gonna say
be
there might
bad.
be
How about that?
a couple
It won't
extra
be-
things
It won't
in
be bad for sure.
Well, I mean, maybe it'll be Willet Pot still.
Oh,
More.
stop!
Meloria.
Stop with that.
I have 3 open Willet Pot stills.
Yeah,
Why?
I don't know. I don't know where they're
Too
coming
many
from.
to have it
I
all.
don't even like them.
stop. So what do you got to do, Trenton? Or is it
It's
time for
doing-
everybody to do
yeah.
what they got to do?
Everybody's doing what they got to do.
I
I don't
can't.
know if you want to. I don't know if Kent tried that turkey sherry signature.
Yeah, we will.
West-
We'll get to
Westford.
that. Everybody, what is it? iRaffle?
No.
Exclamation point raffle. Yep.
I apologize.
they've all got it.
Exclamation point raffle. If you type that into the chat, you have to be the only thing you have to be a subscriber to the channel in order to be eligible.
You're getting it. Look at that.
That's right.
All lowercase.
Yep.
All
Just-
lowercase. Thank you. honey.
Just
I don't-
follow
I
the
don't
mayhem
usually
that
do
you
this
see
stuff.
happening in the chat.
Yeah. I
So
can't.
Trenton somehow got his hands on this wild turkey, Kent. While he's working on that. This is a wild turkey. How old is this, Trenton? You know?
I think it's either 2002 or 1998. I can't remember.
Okay.
Very different years.
This is Wild Turkey Sherry
Yeah.
Signature. So I read
10
the
year.
back. It's a 10-year-old Wild Turkey offering. I did read the back of the label earlier. This is actually a whiskey and not a bourbon. It says, finished in sherry casks, enhanced with Oloroso sherry. So I read the back of the label. It's 86 proof. What they did is they also infused some Oloroso sherry into the whiskey as well. So
Okay.
that's why it's not a bourbon.
Bourbon, yeah.
It is a whiskey because it has a tiny bit of Oloroso sherry added to the blend.
I lied. It was neither. I mean, it was 2004.
Well, hey, close enough, wasn't it? So if you got a glass, we'll give it a shot real quick while Trenton's doing his. Go ahead. Trenton's doing his thing.
I'll try some too. I haven't
You
tasted
haven't
it.
got it yet?
Nope.
Yep. Now I see why.
spilling all over.
Now I see why Carrie does the
snort.
pouring at home.
Oh God.
All right. We got the bar top there. We're good to go.
See, Kit's got some of the weird anal things that I do too.
Yeah,
You
wait.
I'm sure you couldn't go on with the show unless we clean
Nope.
this up real quick. Neither could I. There's no way.
Wouldn't happen.
No, I can't do it either. I couldn't do it. That's funny. Both the
How we
same.
got?
Try it again.
Take it.
Here.
Take the
Never
bottle.
mind.
Take the bottle.
I spilled all over the place.
Yeah, you're good. Don't worry about that. Give it a shot.
Yeah, I don't know how Carrie does. Every pour is boom. There's not one drop at all.
Yep.
seasoned professional.
But
That's all.
yeah,
That's it. I love the nose. I love the aromas coming out of it.
yeah, there's a
You
lot.
could tell. You could get some jammy notes in it for sure.
Jamie.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have
Definitely
brought the
jammy.
smokers.
Carlos. It's a little jammy, Carlos.
This smells like those licorice things right there.
Sure does, yeah.
Kind of like
That-
an artificial
That
strawberry.
little cardboard cylinder right there, Kent. Open that
black
up and
and
smell
red
it.
striped
That's his red licorice candy thing.
I had one earlier.
Did you? Did you sneak one on him? Yeah,
I told him he could have some. I like
Wait a
to
minute.
share the wealth.
yeah,
You wanna try it again?
yeah. That's
It
funny.
does, dude.
It's pretty darn close.
It's like an artificial
Yeah.
strawberry, kind of like a strawberries and
Yeah.
cream kind of thing.
Yeah, pretty cool, man. Pretty neat.
Josh Ellis donated $2 and said, "I want the secret pick if I win."
Ooh,
Josh, I can do that for you. If you win, there's like 700 entries.
Oh,
But, yeah.
Jared Hawkins, best part of the year was Trenton picking rare breed at a blind. That's a fact. Turkey closet hate. Yeah,
I'm
thanks.
not gonna lie. I laughed when I was watching that,
Yeah.
that video.
I bet you did.
I did.
Chris, thank you. Happy New Year's to
I
everyone.
did.
This is Salty Lettuce. You guys are the best, the both of you too. Lots of love. Happy New Year.
You get Chris?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, sure did. Mark Bauer. Hey guys, love your content. Always a fan. Much love. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate you as well. We'd love to see you guys at Journeyman's. Their new facility in Valpo, as beautiful as it is. I've only been there one time with friends and my wife and some friends, and it was a good time.
He deleted him real quick, but Ron Smoke, I know him too. Remember from softball?
Oh yeah.
Ron and his kid.
Oh sure.
Yeah.
Chris Hoover.
How you doing, Ron?
How you doing, Chris? I hope you're doing well, bud. You and your wife and your family, and hope you're doing good. Good to hear from you, Cody Haymaker. $5. Happy New Year's. Thank you, man. Honestly, you all been too kind tonight. That's a fact. And I'm pretty exhausted from reading everything. Trent, just so you know.
Trenton Caleb's got a pretty Trenton nose on this wild turkey.
Eraser.
Yeah.
Love it.
You can. Have you tasted it yet?
Yeah.
You can kind of.
It's pretty dry.
It's a little bit dry, but
I like it a lot.
you do get the influence that there's a lot of sherry stuff.
Oh yeah.
there. So
Oh yeah.
it's not surprising when you read the label that they've
Added to it, yeah.
added to the
And
blend.
that will give it that dryness too.
Yeah.
Having it directly
Sure.
added like that. So,
Absolutely, yeah, and it's
Yeah.
it's pretty good though. I'll have to
Oh,
say,
yeah.
it's,
Yeah,
it's,
it's
it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll give it a couple more minutes. So don't read Robert's chat.
I saw it there.
Kind of inappropriate.
Robert and Holly, they're kind of
Scheming.
piling
had to
on
put it up
piling
there to
on you,
show
Trenton, a
you.
little bit.
Hey, if that happens, I'll eat a salad that night.
Now you just said Trenton might just do it on a spike.
I might.
A plate of a salad or a whole salad?
Caleb knows better.
We probably need to fill
Caleb
in the
knows
people
better for sure.
Fill in the about what?
what that said. I don't know if anyone else.
Oh yeah, did you guys you want to read it out loud?
SLB drinks. If there's an SLB wedding this year, Holly and I expect invitations at least to the reception. That's from Robert Sheard.
Robert was my favorite until just then.
Oh dang!
Ryan, thank you, buddy. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. Thank you for that tip. It helps the algorithms and all that stuff, so if folks can like the stream, that'd be fantastic. Thank you.
All right, I will. That other one.
You're not ready yet? How much time do you need?
No, I'm gonna close it. 687 tickets.
Wow.
Give that a close. All right. Like I said, I don't know exactly what I'm going to be sending the winners. But if you do get selected, I'll call your name. If you could just email slbdrinks@gmail.com with your ID and a shipping address, I will get you something out very soon. First winner. You ready? Everybody ready?
Yep.
At Michael. Ooh.
Oh.
Well. All right. Well, Michael, if you are here still, if you could just toss something in the chat to let me know that you are here, I will, and then email me at slbdrinks@gmail.com. I will get you something out as soon as I possibly can. I just have to rummage through the basement and see what I got for you.
It won't be garbage.
No, there's,
No.
there's a lot of good stuff floating around that basement.
Yeah, no dumpster aged anything.
Hold on.
You forgot, didn't you?
You wish I did.
You're not. Don't do it.
Oh, I forgot to.
No, don't you. I
Oh,
swear.
no, it's happening.
I don't know.
It's happening.
Don't.
They're empty.
Well, thank
No.
God for that.
Did you dump them?
I don't remember doing that, no. Well, that's a bummer, Trenton.
Oh yeah, it's a real bummer.
You should take that up there so I can see.
Don't do it, Kent.
I was going to bring mine and I forgot.
That's dry as a bone.
That's gone.
What are
Oh,
the
shame.
I think you did it on purpose.
Nosy
I
notes.
would have never done that to you, Trenton. You know that.
I was seriously going to bring mine. Who knows what that's going to be, but
Yeah.
Don't, man. You are. Oh,
It actually smells kind of good for what.
oh stop! No way. No way.
Well, okay. Now I gotta. I'm pretty sure the other ones are empty too.
0 for 1.
now
Gross.
I can't remember the name of it. We were talking about it. What's the name of that gum?
Oh,
Strike?
the
Is it Lucky? No.
Fruit stripe.
fruit stripes?
Fruit stripe.
Right? Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
this is fruit stripe gum.
The good folks at Westward, since their whiskey was on my top of my list, and they're very kind to send us this bottle. This is a new yearly release they're going to do, and I just got it. Trent just brought it down tonight, so I don't know a lot about it. I have to look into it, but it's called Milestone. So I'm very happy to have it. So thank you so much to the folks at Westward for that gift. Very
Sorry.
nice of them.
Michael is here. It just
Says.
he said I'm here and it showed up in my system as his name.
Okay.
So I'm gonna draw another one real quick.
Yep, go ahead.
Keith P, if you're here, if you could just let us know in the chat. I think what happened is that the juice in those small barrels was so good, the Angels just took all of it.
Wow,
I doubt
that's
that.
a
I think it
theory.
went down and not up.
There is some staining on the floor by those barrels.
Wait, really?
Oh, good dude.
not a
leak
lot,
going on?
just like maybe a drop or two.
Little leak.
But that's a bummer.
Well, I'll have to share mine next time. I forgot I was going to bring it. I forgot.
Didn't you
about
put some weird stuff in there?
it. Yeah. It's a little strange setup. So
I want to try it now.
Me, but
You got. We're going to the next subject.
we,
What?
yeah, anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, Phil's probably still watching. Probably.
He's retired.
So Trenton, what are you doing? Drawing again? Is that what you're doing?
I'm waiting for Keith P to say something.
Okay.
Oh,
King,
he is here. Okay, cool.
King Ronnie, Kurt No Scotch on your top 5. Much love from Dallas. You know what? I just didn't buy a lot of scotch this year, and they're just I did have in my top 5 whiskey of the year. I did have one bottle in there that was pretty good, but Campbelltown whiskey. But otherwise, I just didn't have any this year that hit me like that. You know, I just didn't. So I'm not going to throw stuff out there just because it's there. You know, so
Yeah.
it just wasn't that way. Doug of the North, thanks for making my first year in whiskey entertaining and educational. More scotch. Trent.
I mean, I am getting into single malts quite a bit, American single malts that is, and
Your ease in that way.
I've actually been
Yes.
really enjoying stuff from like
Yeah.
Westward, Stranahan's, and Westland. So I'm hoping that there's some good ones next year.
Yeah,
I still can't do the peated. I
That's
just
all
can't.
And
that's no big deal.
the Cedar Ridge that we got hooked up
Ooh,
with.
we are doing a Cedar Ridge pick.
They, yeah, well, that's good because
Yeah.
those were great bottles.
Vocal Man, I'm drinking Rare Breed. Love it. Cody, thank you. We appreciate you. Mike, once again. Mike Rada, thank you, man. Appreciate you, buddy. You gotta lick the inside, Trenton. No, I'm not allowing him to do that, Mike. That's disgusting.
Oh.
I'll do it. YOLO.
Tom,
Good night, Robert.
Tom will do that in just a little bit. I like that idea.
Yeah.
All right. Last but not least, for the winner, last winner of 2023,
Yeah.
Kyle H. Kyle, if you're here, if you could let us know in the chat, and then if I don't hear from you in a couple minutes, I'll move on to the next person. But everybody's been here so far. I hope you're still here.
Yep. Where? Just spin off channel called BBB Bourbon Brass on Borders. Phil B, thank you, buddy. We appreciate you. All right, buddy. Trent, you got anything else for us tonight? I don't think so. I know I don't.
Nope, that's
At
all
this
I got.
point.
I don't know who.
In
All right,
a minute.
Kyle H is here. We're good to go.
All right. Sounds
Email us, guys,
good.
please.
All right. Sounds good.
With your
ID and email.
license. Yeah.
All right, guys. This is the last of the video. You made it the whole way through. I am proud of you.
Awake.
Yeah, I know. I'm about ready to fall asleep myself, so don't worry
I know.
about that.
I told Mom already. It's way past me and her bedtime. We used to go to
Yeah.
bed pretty early.
Yeah. You know, you got a kid that's almost 60 years old. That's past my bedtime too. Thank you, everybody, for spending some time with us. We appreciate you all. It's been a lot of fun. It's been the highlight of my year to have my mom down here with us. So this has been a good time. So to close the show, if we want to raise a toast to the original SLB, my mom, Grammy. Yeah. We love you, Mom. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Yeah, everybody does, and we thank you for coming. Yeah,
Being here.
yeah, awesome. All right, guys, thank you much. Have a great, happy New Year's. Be safe, make good decisions, drink responsibly. See, I told you, I say that every time. I say it every time.
That's good.
Drink responsibly when you're out. Have a good time, but be safe. Go home safe to your family. All right. See you next time next year, right, Trenton? Next year, next live stream is at Jay's house.
Jay's house, your 60th, a wild turkey blind.
Yep.
And it's going to be a good time.
Can't get no better than that. All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.